Hi, today I just wanted to offer you my thoughts on how to hang your paintings and your artwork. So it's one of those things that comes up more often than you would think in conversation with other artists. How do you hang your work? What fixings do you use? How do you approach it? So I just thought I'd run through what I do. I don't have a monopoly on good ideas here. This is just what I do, and I'll explain why I do what I do, and you can judge for yourself whether that's of use to you or not. So the first thing, I'll just grab my fixings kit and I'll show you what I do. So all together in a little tin so that I can take it on the road with me. I use relatively thick wire. I bought this off Amazon. It does the job. It says on the packet that it can take up to 110 pounds, so about 50 kilograms, something like that. And it's pretty sturdy. I don't think that I can't imagine producing a piece of work, a painting, even after it's been framed, that weighs more than that. So I'm hopeful that that sort of thickness wire will always be good for the work that I'm doing. The other things that are in the kit: crimping pliers, more about that in a moment, and we have the little attachments that you use to fix the hooks to the back of the frame that you put the wire through. And going with the crimping pliers, we'll also have these. These are the little sleeves that you put on. I'll take one out to show you closer. You put on the wire and you use the crimping pliers, and it bites on the wire and stops it moving. And they're very effective. Occasionally, if I'm feeling particularly paranoid, I might put two on, but I think these provide for quite a neat and strong solution. So I'll turn this painting around and just show you what it is that what it looks like. That's probably the best thing. Let's try not to damage the front of the painting. Yeah, I think we're all right there. Okay, so you can see the wire going across. That's the fixing. You can just about make that out. I'll show you all this up close in a minute. And then you've got the wire. So it looks quite tidy. It's not bulky. It doesn't have bits hanging down. Visually, it's quite a tidy solution. So what I'll do is I'll just show you how the little crimper works, because I'd never used one before I started doing this, and it's remarkably easy and very effective. The crimping pliers, not that expensive. I think these are about £15 off Amazon. So, and they also have a handy wire cutting piece there, so I can cut the wire. It does quite a neat job. So I'll just use this bit of wire to show you how the crimping solution works. So I'll take one of the little sleeves. And this wire will go through there, and you end up with that sort of arrangement. And then on the wire, you've fed it through like that. Then you feed the other side through, so you've got your loop like so. And move that all the way until it bites. Just needs a neat little loop like that. And then you can see on the crimping pliers you've got a variety of different graded solutions. So you just find the right size one for your, so I'll just try and get that focus for you, for your particular crimping sleeve, and hopefully you can see that. and then you push it together until the pliers meet, or you can't push any more. So if I push them together now, there we go. What you end up with is a crimp on the wire, and that's a very secure solution. If I'm feeling particularly paranoid, and I did it on this because this is quite a heavy painting, I put two on, just one next to each other, slide it up, same again, and they're pretty sturdy. Just to neaten it up, once I've done that, then I'll just trim the excess wire off using the wire cutting tool. And what you end up with at each end is something like that. And that tends to look pretty tidy, actually. You can, because you feed the wiring the way you do, you can also get the wire pretty straight. I mean, there's a bit of give in that, and it has been on a wall, but you know, there's not that much slack in it, and it tends to make a pretty neat solution. So that's what I do. It's not that expensive, and it's pretty quick and easy to do, actually. The other thing I would say is, when I showed you the fixing, the hook that goes on the back of each side of the frame, this has got a two screw solution. I tend to use those quite a lot, just because I'm a bit paranoid about, again, the thing coming away, particularly with heavier paintings. But the common one that you'll see is just one screw. That's fine for any sort of, you know, lightweight paintings. That'll work fine. So, but there are a couple of solutions out there if you're shopping around for it. Just have a think about the sort of the weight that you think these things might take. So that's how I do it. I'd be very interested to hear your views and your thoughts. If you disagree, please tell me what you do, and if it was at all of use to you, and as before, very grateful for a like, comment, or even a subscribe. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Cheers.